Imagine waking up in a mansion so massive, your swimming pool has its own indoor nightclub. And that's just one of Drake's homes in 2025. When it comes to celebrities who define luxury, few names shine brighter than Aubrey Drake Graham. He's not just a rapper. He's a global brand, a cultural icon, and a billionaire in the making. By 2025, Drake's real estate portfolio looks less like a few homes and more like a private empire. Each property designed not only for comfort, but as a statement of wealth, power, and status. Today, we're stepping inside Drake's jaw-dropping mansions, exploring the architecture, the hidden luxuries, and the secrets behind some of the most talked-about celebrity homes in the world. And trust me, the deeper we go, the more outrageous it gets. Celebrity mansions aren't just about square footage or price tags anymore. In 2025, they've become playgrounds of technology, art, and design, symbols of who has truly made it. And when we look at Drake, we're not just looking at marble floors or infinity pools. We're looking at how a superstar transforms wealth into an experience, where every room tells a story. But let's start where it all began, because even among celebrities, Drake's Toronto mansion has been called the Embassy. And it's more like a palace than a home. Picture this, a 50,000 square foot estate sitting on one of the most exclusive lots in Canada. The front gates open to a custom-designed masterpiece featuring limestone walls, 20-foot high ceilings, and chandeliers worth more than most people's houses. The great room? Bigger than a hotel ballroom, with floor-to-ceiling windows that flood the space with natural light. The kitchen? A restaurant-grade setup, perfect for hosting dozens of guests at once. But the crown jewel here is the NBA-sized indoor basketball court, complete with a scoreboard and luxury lounge seating. This isn't a gym, it's a private sports arena. And then there's the master suite. We're talking about a bedroom larger than most apartments in New York City, paired with a closet so expansive it looks like a designer boutique. Drake doesn't just collect clothes. He curates them in a showroom worthy of a billionaire. But the Toronto mansion is just the beginning. Because while most celebrities stop at one flagship property, Drake has taken things to another level. Think about it. LeBron James made headlines with his $36 million Beverly Hills mansion. Beyoncé and Jay-Z own a Malibu estate valued at $200 million. But Drake? His collection rivals them all, not just in price, but in creativity. Where others build luxury homes, Drake builds kingdoms. And in 2025, he's expanded beyond Canada, curating properties across North America that redefine what it means to live like a superstar. In Los Angeles, Drake owns a sprawling Beverly Hills estate, tucked high above the city with panoramic views stretching from downtown to the Pacific Ocean. This isn't just a home. It's a fortress of glass and steel, blending modern architecture with Hollywood flair. Step inside and you'll find a blend of cutting-edge technology and timeless design. Every wall can transform into a digital art gallery. The home theater isn't just a theater. It's a full-blown cinematic experience with leather recliners, surround sound, and even a popcorn machine imported from Europe. The pool. It curves around the property like a lagoon, with fire pits glowing at night, giving the illusion that water and flame dance together under the stars. And the guest wing? Let's just say most five-star hotels would be jealous. But here's the thing. This Beverly Hills property isn't even his most extravagant. Because Drake's 2025 collection also includes one mansion that feels less like a home and more like a futuristic resort. A place where artificial intelligence runs the show, privacy is absolute, and luxury reaches a level that even billionaires whisper about. And in part 2, we're going to step inside that property. From secret underground spaces to features that even Hollywood hasn't caught up with yet, you'll see how Drake has turned the idea of a mansion into something that feels almost unreal. If you thought a basketball court and $1 million chandelier were wild, wait until you see the home where walls move at the touch of a button, and the garage looks more like a supercar museum. If you thought Drake's Toronto Palace was the peak of luxury, just wait, because his other homes make even millionaires feel broke. By 2025, Drake has transformed real estate into more than shelter. For him, homes are trophies, each one showcasing a different side of his personality. Unlike most celebrities who stick to one or two high-profile estates, Drake's lifestyle is spread across multiple continents. Every mansion is like a new chapter in his story. In Los Angeles, his Beverly Hills retreat screams Hollywood glamour. But in Miami? That's where the vibe changes completely. Imagine pulling up to a waterfront mansion with private yacht access, where every room opens to the Atlantic breeze. The walls are lined with rare contemporary art, think Basquiat and Cause, and the floors are Italian marble that shine under imported Swarovski chandeliers. And here's a wow moment. The Miami kitchen isn't just about cooking. It has a temperature-controlled champagne cellar holding bottles worth more than most people's annual salary. Some of the labels? Armand de Brignac, Cristal, and a rare 1961 Dom Perignon that can fetch upwards of $40,000 per bottle. For Drake, these details aren't accidents, they're symbols. When billionaires and moguls walk through his doors, they instantly know they're in the presence of someone who lives beyond ordinary limits. Now, let's put this in perspective. Mark Zuckerberg famously lives in a surprisingly modest home in Palo Alto, barely over 7,000 square feet. Elon Musk once sold most of his properties and lived in a $50,000 tiny modular house in Texas. But Drake? He's the complete opposite. Where tech billionaires strip down their lifestyles, Drake builds empires of excess. This contrast shows the psychology of wealth at play. For Drake, it's not just about having money, it's about creating an atmosphere. He buys homes that feel like experiences, not investments. The average millionaire might buy a Ferrari. Drake designs a garage that feels like an art gallery, where limited edition Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, and Maybachs sit under custom lighting, as if each car is a sculpture. Let's talk about numbers. Drake's Toronto mansion alone is valued at over $100 million. Add his Beverly Hills property, worth $75 million, and his Miami estate, hovering around $50 million, and we're already looking at a real estate portfolio of nearly $250 million. And that's not even counting his hidden retreats in places like Turks and Caicos, where he vacations in complete privacy. One of the most surprising details? Drake's homes aren't just built for living, they're built for entertaining. His Toronto embassy reportedly features a 4,000-pound black marble bathtub carved from a single block of stone. Price tag? Over $300,000. His Beverly Hills mansion includes a hidden wellness wing, complete with cryotherapy chambers, salt therapy rooms, and a hyperbaric oxygen pod. Technologies often used by elite athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo to recover faster. Most of us hit the gym and take a nap. Drake, he recovers like a superhero inside his own mansion. Even his outdoor spaces are insane. The Beverly Hills pool area includes underwater speakers, so guests can literally listen to music while swimming. That's not just luxury. It's Drake's way of merging his career as an artist with the design of his home. So why does he spend this way? For Drake, wealth is not about hiding. It's about magnifying identity. Every mansion says, "I've earned this and I want the world to see it." Unlike Wall Street billionaires who thrive on anonymity, Drake thrives on visibility. His homes become backdrops for music videos, Instagram posts, and celebrity parties. They're stage sets for his brand, turning private luxury into public mythology. It's the same reason Jay-Z and Beyoncé bought their record-breaking Malibu estate for $200 million. It's not just a home, it's a declaration of dominance. But while Beyoncé's Malibu mansion feels like a fortress of privacy, Drake's homes are designed for a different purpose: to be lived in, shown off, and remembered. That difference is key. Privacy versus performance. Minimalism versus maximalism. And Drake, he always chooses the stage. Picture this. You're standing in his Miami living room, where floor-to-ceiling glass opens to an infinity pool that seems to spill into the ocean. A private dock sits at the edge, ready for his yacht, fitted with jet skis and water toys that would make even Jeff Bezos smile. A guest arrives, and within minutes, the walls transform into projection screens playing exclusive, unreleased music. This isn't just luxury. It's immersion into the world of Drake. But here's the real kicker. Drake's 2025 real estate empire includes one property that almost nobody outside his inner circle has seen. A place where technology, secrecy, and over-the-top wealth collide. It's the kind of mansion that feels like something out of a James Bond movie, complete with underground vaults, biometric security, and luxuries so futuristic they make his other homes look ordinary. In Part 3, we'll uncover this hidden crown jewel of Drake's empire. A home so rare, so advanced, and so insanely expensive, it might just be the most unbelievable celebrity mansion in the world. What if I told you Drake owns a mansion so advanced, stepping inside feels less like entering a house, and more like entering the future? In 2025, Drake quietly expanded his empire with one of the most secretive celebrity properties in existence. Rumors swirl around a sprawling California estate hidden in the hills, designed by the same architects who build for royalty in the Middle East. At first glance, it looks like a sleek glass fortress, blending into the mountain landscape. But once you're inside, the true scale reveals itself. Walls that move with a whisper, creating entire new rooms at the press of a button. A private underground garage that doesn't just store cars. It displays them on rotating platforms like priceless art. And yes, we're talking about vehicles like a $3 million Bugatti Chiron, Rolls-Royce boat tail valued at $28 million, and limited edition Ferraris that collectors can only dream of owning. Here's the shocker. Beneath the garage lies a vault, not for money, but for jewelry and watches. Drake is known for his insane collection, from diamond-encrusted Richard Mille pieces worth $2 million each, to one-of-a-kind Patek Philippe watches that can fetch up to $5 million at auction. This vault isn't just a safe. It's a gallery, climate-controlled and guarded with biometric scans, making it feel like you're walking into a private museum of wealth. But it doesn't stop there. One floor of this mansion is dedicated entirely to wellness. Forget treadmills and dumbbells. Drake's setup includes a cryogenic spa, a Japanese floating meditation tank, and AI-powered chefs that customize meals for peak performance. For most of us, self-care means a bubble bath. For Drake, it's technology straight out of a sci-fi movie. The rooftop? A helipad, of course. But the real flex is the view. Stretching over miles of coastline, designed with invisible edge glass so it feels like you're floating in the sky. And here's the number that makes jaws drop. Insiders whisper this hidden property is valued at over $150 million, making it one of the most expensive celebrity homes in America today. To put this in perspective, Jeff Bezos reportedly dropped $175 million on his Beverly Hills estate. Beyoncé and Jay-Z made headlines with their $200 million Malibu fortress. But Drake? He's playing in the same league, and remember, he's not even officially a billionaire yet. That's what makes this story so fascinating. While Silicon Valley giants invest in space travel and Wall Street tycoons hide behind anonymity, Drake invests in spaces you can live in, mansions that double as cultural landmarks. His homes aren't just private castles. They're an extension of his persona, as iconic as his music. So what does all this tell us? It shows us that wealth is more than numbers in a bank account. It's psychology. It's storytelling. A mansion isn't just walls and roofs. It's a symbol, a mirror of how someone sees themselves. For Drake, every chandelier, every custom marble floor, every secret room is more than luxury. It's identity. It's proof that he took a life from modest beginnings in Toronto and turned it into an empire worthy of legends. And for his fans, it's inspiration, a vision of what's possible when talent meets ambition. But it also raises a question about society. Why are we so obsessed with these mansions? Maybe because deep down, everyone wants to imagine what it feels like to live without limits. To wake up, look out over oceans or cities, and realize there is no impossible. So, now you've seen inside the mansions of Aubrey Drake Graham in 2025. From the Toronto Embassy, to Beverly Hills luxury, Miami waterfront escapes, and even a futuristic secret palace, Drake's empire is more than homes. It's a testament to the power of dreams made real. But here's the question for you. If you had unlimited money, which part of this lifestyle would you want first? The supercar garage, the Miami yacht dock, or the $2 million watch collection? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to know. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of extreme luxury, make sure you subscribe, because we're just getting started. Next time, we'll pull back the curtain on another icon's hidden empire. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.